Well, greetings everyone, this is Larry from Rushing Forward Adventures. I have made it to my destination today, a place that I've been wanting to go to for a long while. And I just now found the time to arrange a visit. I'm in South Bend, Indiana. This is the Studebaker Museum, which Studebaker was a car built in the United States, actually in Indiana, believe it or not. I believe they went out of business in 1965. But that's where we're at, and we're going to visit the museum here. Well, folks, we made it in, so let's take a look here. This is the center layer, which has got the Studebaker old wagons, buckboards. Well, let's see what this screen says. Oh, that's just a welcome thing. Here's a champion. Bullet nose champion, 1950. $18.35. Nesta Studebaker wagon. Ain't that bullet nose neat? Commanders had the same one on them. Family Craftsman. They were blacksmiths and then started building wagons. Funeral coach. Well, hearse they call it, but 1863 hearse. Phantom, 1857 Phantom. Sled, huh? 1910 dump wagon. Half top. 1905 sleigh. There's Oliver Plow, which all of this was South Bend was where the plow works for Oliver was at. Sprinkler wagon, huh? Studebaker grew into one of the nation's largest wagon manufacturers in the late 1800s. The company built wagons for every use. Its products won fame and admiration around the world. It's a little stupid. Studebaker Jr., huh? Centennial wagon. Marquise de Lafayette's Baroque Grand Slomdow, first credited as Studebaker carriage during its conservation. Wow. Presidential carriage with Abraham Lincoln, huh? Apparently the touchscreen doesn't work. But this is President Lincoln's barouche, they call it. 1865, President and Mrs. Lincoln, along with Major Henry Rathbone and his fiancée Clara Harris, took this carriage to Ford's Theater to see the performance of Our American Cousin. So this is the carriage, the last carriage that President Lincoln rode in, huh? President Harrison's brougham. Benjamin Harrison's carriage, Studebaker carriage, and William McKinley's Studebaker carriage, President William McKinley. McKinley's Phantom, huh? Well, that's neat looking. EMF, huh? 1909 back and forward car, huh? Oh, that's a... That's an electric vehicle. Built back in 1909. Basically a carriage with an electric motor. In 1910, EMF Touring. Everett Metzger and Flounders Company in 1909 to sell EMF automobiles through Studebaker's dealership network. Huh. Then we got the 1911 electric. Volt. So the tiller right there is what controlled it. '04 Model C gasoline-powered Studebaker. Bobsled. Wicker basket pony cart. Apparently President Prestolite headlights. Headlight gas tank, huh? Oh, okay. This is a 1913 tour, and those lights are gas powered or glass flame. That is neat. '22 Big Six Childsers, huh? Light stick. '27 Erskine. Powered by a Continental engine. New York to Los Angeles. Presidential limousine, huh? 1933 Speedway President. 1925 Big Six Duplex Phantom. 1916 SF4 Roadster. Pretty cool. '13 Touring. Oh, they had little shields they could drop down to keep the wind and rain out and snow. Now let's take a look at this one here. Flanders, huh? Flanders, 1912 Flanders 20. Over 30,000 were built from 1909 to 1920. Endurance contest. So that's where they won. That's the Flanders. Let's see what this one is. Another Flanders. Nope. 1924 Light 6. Aluminum body. Suicide doors on the Commander here. 1938 Commander. Studebaker Packard, Studebaker Special, 1932. Ran in the Indianapolis 5. Well, we're on the second level. Check out that huge touring bearing. Well, we're on the upper floor here. There's a Studebaker Lark. Oh, that's 2-door though. Dad had a 4-door. I believe his was 61. '39 Champion up on top. 59 Lark. They're experimental. This is rear engine. Dad's was a front engine, I believe. So this was an experimental, huh? The drivetrain is from a Porsche. It wasn't pursued past the experimental, so when the Lark came out, it was front engine drive. On a body, this is the prototype before its time. That's why it survived building for such a long time. Then you got a 1937 Dictator up here. You can't really see it too much, but Studebaker 1932 Studebaker 6 sedan. This is the you got a 1901 Packard. Oh, that's a nice restoration on that. Shame you can't see it too well. This is a Vonnie test panels, fiberglass body, 1962. Here's a President, 1956 Studebaker President Classic. Looks a lot like a 55, 56, 57 Chevy front end. That looks a lot like it with those brows over the headlights. Back is definitely different. Then up above you got the 1918 Light 6, which we saw down below. Now that, even though it says Studebaker, sure looks like a Dodge Dart. Only bigger. Okay. So that's a 1964 Pursuit Marshall. Oh, it's a high-performance police cruiser. So it had the Avanti motor in it, the jet thrust motor, and rolled cars. Oh, yeah, you can see the rubber bars in it there. Then down below you got the 1934 President. There's another Lark. This is a 62 Lark. Lark Daytona hardtop. Then you get the 1917 Touring. Wow, that's the first time I've ever seen one of them. That's a 1963 truck prototype. Cab over engine design. Huh. Wow.
I like that truck.
So it's 1962 Fastback is a prototype, but it's Had two doors on one side and one door on the other. Yep. And you got the 1910 Packard, which it looks like they got that out of an old garage or something, or old shed or old barn. But it is a Packard. There's your 1933 Rockney again. There was one down below. Commander Skyway. See the suicide doors. But this has not got the bullet nose on it, so this was, oh yeah, it's 1942. And that's a 62 Studebaker Precedent Sherwood. That'd probably be a pretty cool car. Oh, it was a prototype, so it never saw production. It was supposed to replace the Lark in 1965. Well, that's when Studebaker went out of business, so, or around that area. This is 1937 President chassis. And then this is a station wagon, 62 Skyview station wagon. N63 is a Wagoneer. There's a Commander. Nope, that's not. Yeah, that's Land Cruiser. Well, that looks just like one I got from my aunt, my great aunt, because it had the suicide doors. Well, maybe it was a Land Cruiser instead. No, it said Commander on the side. Then your 1956 Flight Hawk, which was cool. Those were neat looking cars. Well, we're back. The battery died. So up above we got the 1922 Big Six Touring, and this is another prototype. They called it a 62 notchback prototype. Kind of different. Definitely different. So only two it was by Raymond Lowry again, and only two prototypes were featured. Other side, apparently. No, it's two doors on the driver's side and one door on the passenger. That don't make sense. Okay. There's this 52 Commander State convertible pace car. Pace car for the Indianapolis 500 in 52. It was not the bullet nose. There's your Avante or Avante. Always called it Avante. Those are neat. That's why they were continually produced even after Studebaker went out of business. So this is a 63. This is a putty car? '64 styling buck, they call it. So that they could build a style around it. Okay, and then down below you got the 1918 Big Six, which again we had some of them downstairs. That looks like a hovercraft instead of a car. What is that? That is the Estrel was built as a showpiece in the late 1950s to depict futuristic transportation. It would be powered by either atomic power or ionic beams. There's another Champion coupe. That's futuristic. Now, I'm going to come over here to try to get a better view of that. That is neat. All right, so we got here another wagon here, 1908 extension front station wagon, they call it. Studebaker truck. (1936) Ace truck. This is a cab Ford. That's because the and this yielded a 40-inch length reduction. Cab Ford trucks were produced through 1940. This is a 1936. Got a lot of wood things. This is they call it a checking fixture, and that's for the 63 Hawk, which you see a display of there. Then you got your, okay, this is a experimental pancake 4 engine here, like a Porsche motor. Got a lathe back there. Flathead Champion 6-cylinder. And this is a 63 6-cylinder. Another carriage up there. (1903) delivery wagon, which is up there, and then the junior delivery wagon there, and then you got the bird cell wagon, or the heavy duty built. They got a Hummer here. I forgot the Hummer originally was built here in South Bend. I don't know if it still is. Maybe it is. Yeah, this is a 2002 H2 Hummer. This H2 was 5th off the Mishawaka, Indiana assembly line. Yeah, AM General employees continue to build military Humvees in Mishawaka. Okay, so wheel horse. There's a lot of wheel horses here, so is a wheel horse part of South Bend too? I guess we'll find out. Wheel horse tractor was founded in 1946 in South Bend garage by Elmer Pond. Well, I knew that it was Elmer Pond. I did not know he was from South Bend. And building the garden tractors. Well, isn't that awesome? So the 70 Challenger that I have oh dang. Of course, I knew Oliver Plow Works was here in South Bend. Nothing aside from the chimney still survives from that. The Postal Jeep by American Motors. Well, this, yeah. American General, AM General built the DJ variant through 1984. Huh. I remember seeing those. Of course, that's only two-wheel drive version, so that would have been in town. Military Humvee. Model M825 Mutt. AM General. Huh. Well, that does look like a Jeep, but it's called a Mutt. Huh. U.S. Navy Excellence Flag, Torrington bearing. Huh? This is a 42 Champion, Series 90. Is that a duck? They call it a weasel. That's a weasel. Okay. One of Studebaker's contributions to World War II was a versatile weasel, all-terrain troop and cargo carrier. Well, that's cool. They also built sleds. That's the Wright Cyclone motor. Oh, Studebaker factories produced the White Cyclone engines for Boeing for the B-17s. Right cyclone motor. Look at that weasel. That's neat. (1917) water cart. They were producing for the British. Studebaker was producing artillery wagon, ambulance wagons, and saddles before World War I was just declared in the U.S. Wow, that's cool. 1918 escort wagon. (1911) supply wagon. That's got Army ambulance, 1917. Be during World War I. Wow, ambulance was all the way back to Civil War, huh? That design of the ambulance, military ambulance. (1914) water cart. Well, I'll bring you back when we get to the next floor, folks. Watching part 1 of the Studebaker Museum. Please stay tuned for part 2. And as always, thank you for watching and have a great day.